Welcome, folks. Sorry about that. This is Will, CayMac Vintage. How are y'all today? Um, Coming to y'all with a little bit of a different setup. I'm sorry if this is a bit because I've been changing everything around, and I may need to put that shutter back on those two windows back there, so that I don't have that backlight. It seems if I, yeah, I see. It seems to focus a little bit better. I have this camera, and then I also have this one pointed at me. Let's see here. This one, so I can look right into this one, and you can see what I'm doing. And but just the fan is spinning in the background there. Anyway, I'll leave it on this one for actually right now. What I've done is a friend of mine gave me a amazing, nice MacBook Pro 5, 1. Got 96 gigs of RAM in it. It's got the dual Xeon. I think it is the 2.54 or 2.45, something like that. Well, hold on, I can pull it up right now and see about this Mac. Uh, 2.4 gigahertz quad core Intel Xeon. So I've been actually updating it, and um, I have open core on it running Monterey. Before they took out USB 1.1 support, but doesn't matter because 5.1 has actually 2.0. So anyway, um, but Monterey is a bit more better. It's a bit better on it and more stable and so forth. So anyway, it's got open core Monterey on it. I've got OBS on it. I've got my Stream Deck on it. I've got all my 5 cameras connected to it right now. Actually 6 because I can add my iPhone. The microphone is connected to it, and um, right now it's got a 500 gigabyte SSD in it, and it's got a 500 gigabyte spinner. The spinner is my time machine backup. Um, so over here, I've got 2 monitors. So down here is the OBS, which is the Mac, and up here it's still on my actually Windows machine. So I'm getting rid of the. Um, I'm making OBS all Mac based now, and do more on my Mac. But I still have my Windows machine here too, because there's some things that will only run on actually Windows. But I did make the Mac Pro that the has another 500 gigabyte SSD in it that is running Windows 11. And then it's got another 500 gig spinner that is my backup or data drive for the Windows side. So this Mac Pro has both OSs on it, but I got to switch between the two. Um, right now, I still using the original USB ports that are on it. I have a new USB PCIe card coming to put in there. I also have a PCIe NVMe drive coming card, and a blade to put on there that is one actually terabyte. So in the end, sorry about that fan spinning so much there behind me. Maybe if I had this camera up a bit higher, you won't see it so much. I'll just figure out how I'm going to put this camera higher. Um, but we're not going to stay on this view for a while, for a long time. I just wanted to update y'all on what was all going on with me and so forth. Let me switch to the other one and see what that does. Yeah, at least then you don't see the fan, but I can move over here and that takes care of the light a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep my hand up here. So now the other reason why you haven't seen me in a while is because I've had a lot of other little projects I had to get done. The the AC split unit in this back room where I do all my work died, and then I had to get a new one, and that took a day or two, and then I had to get it installed and replaced. So that was that. Um, because it's been nice weather here. I've been doing some actually home projects that I needed to do outside, and that's been taking up my time, painting work and so forth. Then I had an issue with the bathroom that needed some plumbing work, so that I had to deal with also, and you name it. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Um, then um, some more medical stuff I had to get done, and they finally figured out what my issue is, and again, this is coming to do with COVID and COVID vaccines, and some of the implications that you get with that. So anyway, oh, I hate to say what it is, but anyway, so I'm taking some medication for it, some antibiotics and so forth, and some over-the-counter natural things too that will help. and within 2 weeks or so, the issue is solved and back to normal. So anyway, um, I can tell you all what it is, and that way, if you all also encounter this problem and you know you've had COVID or you've had the vaccines and you're having this problem, go and get yourself tested for it, because I tell you, I've had a couple months of hell living through this issue. Basically, what I ended up having was something that they called SIBO, SIBO, which is small intestines bacterial overgrowth. Um, it's just when the bad bacteria that is not meant to be in your small intestines starts growing too much and has too much problems, and it cannot get out. So, and gives you a lot of abdomen pain, a lot of discomfort, all in your gut feeling, and so forth. I mean, it was so bad that I went and did every single test under the sun that you can imagine to go through and to try to find it. And finally, we know what it is. It's a very simple test. It's a kit you get from your doctor. You take it home. You have to do a special diet for 24 hours before. Well, sorry, 12 hours before, and then fast for 12 hours. And then the next morning, bright and early, you start and doing these breath samples. You have to do one, which is the baseline, and then you drink this mixture, this powder mixture. They tell you to mix it with 8 ounces of water. It's just basically sugar. It is pure sugar that you're drinking there, because the bacteria loves sugar. It grows with sugar in your actual intestines, and um, that's why you do the actually special diet, cleaning it all out and so forth. But anyway, you do the baseline, you have that drink, and then every 20 minutes later, you do another breath sample into an actually test tube. And it's a very simple process. It takes 3 hours, yes, but every 20 minutes. You can't drink coffee or anything, just water. And while during the test, you can't drink at all, but when you're fasting, you can drink just water. Send it off, come back, boom, done. And it's a very simple medication they put you on for actually 2 weeks. You take it 3 times a day, and you take a actually very good probiotic to start replacing the good flora in your intestines, and then you're back to normal. That's it, simple. So um, I'm already a couple days into the treatment, so I'm feeling quite a bit better already. So if any of you have that, you now know what to go do. SIBO, have it checked. But anyway, so yes, I've been setting up all this stuff. I still work in progress with it. I wanted to really do a short little video to test and see. Right now, I mean, I do have almost all my cameras back up. Um, let's see what I have here. This is my speaker one. This is my desk. See, yay, I'm here. This should be my scope. The hand one is this one here that I was trying to. My bench one I don't have working yet, and I don't have a button yet for my capture, and I don't, because I don't have my phone set up for it. So they're all here. I'm checking my performance on this Mac, and it's 10% usage. I'm only at 30 frames per second. I maybe need to change that up to 60. I don't know if I can do it on the fly. I doubt it. Preferences, output, stream, no, appearance, general. I guess in the middle of a stream, I can't change it. I'll have to see why that's only putting out 30 frames per second. So because all my cameras are 1080p and higher or and that, so it should work. Um, general appearance, streaming. I don't have that set up yet. Output. Output mode simple. I guess maybe during a recording session I can't change these settings. Yeah, there it is. There's a frame rate, but I can't change it during recording. Anyway, so hopefully the video wasn't frozen or anything, but I'm still setting up my OBS and my Stream Deck to work with this correctly. I may do some customization to my Stream Deck to make it easier and so forth. Like right now, I don't have my like or my be right back or any of that working. But yeah, my Mac is down here under the bench, and sitting there. It's a very nice machine. I think I'm going to be very happy with this one for my streaming. It separates my two machines, and um, the fact then too that my Mac will be my main machine for other stuff that I save and that, and automatically backed up and all that. Then beyond that, like I said, I did a lot of work outside in the yard, cleaning, pressure washing, painting the actually house outside, the overhangs and so forth. My two big generator gas propane tanks, I had to get them also serviced and cleaned, painted up. So a lot of this stuff. Not I have not done much with the Mac, but I have ordered a lot of stuff, guys. Okay, I have some more Fuji nets that are here. I have them. I just don't have all the parts yet for me to build them. I'm busy printing the cases back there. I got 9 already printed. I need to print one more. I'm gonna have 10 more ready soon. I got some blue scuzzies, internal and external. Those are mainly for me, but I can make some available also. Um, we have the new now we're hoping is the last revision and the one that we'll sell, the new 2SI power supply replacement that does not use Pico, and everything is built on. It uses the Meanwell AC to DC converters. We should have that ready for the 2SI. I have got some new ones coming for this for the LC. We made some more changes to it, and now you'll have to move over your bracket also so that you can actually screw the case closed. So we made provisions that you can take the bracket off the old one and just move it to the new one, screw it in, and you're good to go. What else did I get? The LC, the CI, Blue Scuzzies. There was another one too that I got. I can't remember which one it is. Let me see if I can find that quick. JLC. I like JLC PCB. I've been doing very good with them. Sign in. Oh God, it's not. It's it's not gonna want fingerprints, so which is good. I can just click on it. Monterey doesn't have the fingerprint reading capability, as far as I know, not on the desktop. All right. Order history. All right. Yeah. LC one's coming. Fuji nets, and then I have some blue scuzzies, the SI version. Oh, and I have 10 new of the I've got some new compact cards, SE30 compact cards. Now this is even a newer version than the ones we were selling last. This one now has a USB connection on it for power, so you can pull power right off. Just plug in a USB right into it, and then USB-C. Is it? Yeah. And it has a power switch now on it too. So it has a built-on power switch, or you can have an external power switch. So that's a nice new thing coming. And the LC power supplies. Yeah. So the LC, the SI, the compact cards, Blue Scuzzies, Fuji nets. So I got quite a few nice things coming that I'm working on. Um, I did. I am. There are some things back in stock now too on the store. We have some programmers. We have the older version LC power supply replacement. Um, got some Tash 20s, 4 and 8 megabyte ROMs. I have one more of the Blink ROM of the DOS combo Blink. Um, and I've got 16 megabyte RAM and 4 megabyte RAM and our SIP RAM. So our SIP RAM is a very nice thing. I will be making a video on that soon. Anyway, basically it looks like this. This is the RAM. This is the 4 megabyte RAM. But on the back is pins. It's a pin header. See? I don't know if you can see that well there. And then it just goes into a socket. That's it. Very simple. Um, instead of putting on SIM sockets, you put on these, and then this just goes right into it, and it sits in the front. So then when you have this on the board and you put this in like this, now this is a longer one. Okay, basically the socket will also support the RAM, so it's very stable in there. So that's our SIP RAM. But Those are also available because sim sockets are becoming almost impossible to get, or if you can get them, they're very, very expensive. So I was looking for an alternative that we could still I could still reload boards and make them work. And instead of having sim sockets, we brought back SIP. And now a lot of people don't remember, SIP memory came out before sims. Okay, if you go to actually wiki and you look up SIP RAM, you'll see it where they had the pins down here. Okay, we changed it and we put the sim and we put them way here with a 90-degree bend, so they're right behind the actually PCB, and they fit very nice in with the socket. I mean, if I go here, I can show you. You see, there is the sockets. The pins are on the back. You see, and then when you put in the socket, and they go in all the way, and then this sits on the board. It's in there, extremely stable. You see, and then you can easily pop them back out if you need to. You just pull it out. It's hard for me here because this is not attached to the board, but then it comes out. Okay, now this is also, this one is not a blink. I didn't this I didn't put the LEDs on it, but it is blink RAM SIP. Okay, guys, so be sure that you look for this if you're having a board and you need to replace RAM sockets and you don't have sim sockets available. And now I've used this on SI, on CI, on SE30 so far, and they work. So most of those, I have not tried it on Mac 2 or FX or some of those other ones that I do have a FX. I need to reload. It doesn't work. So and I do have one too. So I can try it in some more machines and actually see, but I know they work in the SI, CI, and SE30 for now. Um, so they should work in most of them. So it's a very interesting change and improvement for RAM that will be a game changer when we run out of sim sockets completely. So anyway, I don't want to drag this on too much. I'm already 17 minutes, but I just wanted to let everyone know I am here. I am alive. I am doing okay. I'm glad that some of this health issue things have been actually resolved, and we're getting there. But I do have housework to get done and other things to do. The other thing I am doing for myself too is that I am going to the gym 3 days a week. I have a personal trainer working with me. I get a 1 hour workout 3 days a week. And then I also do go again on my own on my off days, and I do some actually treadmill and so forth, just to walk and get the cardio going and so forth. So I'm doing things to take care of myself also. Okay. So I can't let this hobby and this work consume me 24/7. So, and that's why I've been absent for a bit, but I am here. I do have a lot of work to get done. And that's why a lot of the times I don't do the video because I've already done so many of them and they get boring and so forth. So what I probably start doing is a lot more live actually streaming where we just sit here and talk and people can interact with me and that and so forth. So anyway, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. This was really just a test of the new setup to see how it works, and I'm happy with it. So anyway, thumbs up, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a follower on the channel and continuing to actually support what I do. And you can always leave me comments and talk to me. Okay. Thanks, folks. We'll see you all soon again. Okay. Bye.